So, good afternoon. I suppose you read that sign. Chain up, which is kind of BS. Because it's really not a hill. But it is the law. We have to abide by the law. So it looks like we'll be chaining up. Chaining up a truck. Chaining. There's the people who do not want to chain up. I don't throw iron. See, I'm sitting over there. I don't throw iron. Like it's a proud statement. I don't throw iron. Like, really? You sit and let the clock tick away? After all, we are out here to make money. I'm going to chain up because I want to keep it rolling. Keep them wheels rolling, roll on. I have a job to do. I've got to get from A to B. I do this all the time. They tell me to chain up. I chain up, even though we can zip right up and over without it. We will chain up. Maybe I'll try to get a little video in of it or not. I don't know. It takes a while to do video. You got to set everything up and stuff. You see if I'm just in the mindset of put the chains on, let's get rolling, let's go. This is the 195 to the 190 because we are westbound. So the numbers decrease. So we got 4.5 miles to go. These cars in front of me, and then I got this car that hangs up there. Always a car that hangs by the trailer, back by the trailer. I don't know why they do that. And then if you need to get over, they're sitting right there.
Hey, everybody going westbound right now, got to chain up.
That's affirmative, even though we don't need to. But they want us to. It's the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. This is what I was trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid that car right there. That's what I meant. I'm not trying to avoid chaining up. We'll be chaining up. So I don't know why these guys are all sitting on the side of the road here. I mean, there is a chain up station. Looks like these are all the guys that are putting their chains on. I'm just going to throw them on here just in case they have some kind of weird. Oh, I guess this is the chain station. No wonder why I could never find it. They say it's the 190 to the 195. Like my rookie year driving here. Chain station's at 198. Okie dokie pokey. Let's go throw some iron real quick and get it up on out of the way here. See you in a bit. Oh, there we go. Let's go on duty. You got to go on duty for this stuff. From driving to on duty. Let's gear up. Oh, that AutoZone guy already had his chains on. Anyway, see you in a bit. Ass wipe. Okay. We're locked and loaded. 4 chains on. Colorado doesn't have a minimum maximum. They either have chains or they don't have chains. So when they require chains, they require all 4, not a drag chain, which would be on the trailer. A bit windy. It took about 20 minutes to do that. What's wrong with Navajo? He probably has loose chains on. So ours are on so tight, you can walk across the Grand Canyon with them. Come on here, forward. Kick it into gear. So I guess this is a chain station. I never really pay attention to it. It's stupid. There's really no reason for it because it's not much of a hill. But it's the law. I roll my window down so you can hear. We're just humming right along. But being that we're light and it's supposed to be windy, or it was, I don't need the trailer blowing me off the highway and then have the state trooper go, oh, you only got 1 set of chains on? You didn't chain up. Yeah, I did. This old boy did it wrong. He's got 1 chain on. It's 4. See, there's no need for chains right here, but we'll see when we get up there. They might have a valid excuse. I just don't know. Get around these trucks and then I can get back over. See you up there in a minute. So this is what I mean by California taking over. There's no reason for chains right here. This is not steep at all. You only need chains for climbing. You don't need them to go downhill. Do they help downhill? Absolutely. Are they required for downhill? Absolutely not. So it's only a 5-mile stretch, and it does not get very steep. The plows came through and plowed it. Look at this. Well, we'll see when we get up here. So we're getting close to the top. It's 12 degrees outside. There's no reason for this chain lock. All I'm doing is eating up my chains and eating up their highway. If a tractor trailer spins out in this, then he doesn't know how to drive at all, and he should not have a CDL. I mean, a guy from Florida could make it up the hill. I could take him off at the top up here. I might. I don't know. I'm trying to run him in the sides like this so I could get him to cool off or to stay in the snow. I got to be in snow. This is exactly what they do in California. They'll make you chain up and stuff like this. Absolutely amazed. I'm practically idling up the hill. At what, 1,300 RPMs, just put right along. Of course, we're light, but there's no snow on the ground. Now, the other side of Vail, the chain law's up there, that hill's a lot steeper. And this stuff can mess you up. But you can still climb with this stuff right here on the other side of the hill here. But we don't need it. See, we're at the top. There's no reason for this at all. Clank, 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 clank. Put them on tight next time, buddy. But see now, it took me 20 minutes because I had to open a new bag, and then they get kind of tangled up. That's kind of the problem. I mean, I've been able to do them in 10 minutes, chain up in 10 minutes, and then I think we're just going to take them off because I legally can. I just passed the 190. I'll double check it again, but we'll pull up over here and just take them off. There was absolutely no need for this at all. It's messing up my tire monitoring system. So instead of tearing my chains up, I'm just going to pull them off up here. I'm pulling the CDOT barn over here and take them off real quick. It's a total waste of time. But like I said, I'm not. It's the law, so you have to obey it. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to not throw them. I ain't throwing no chains. No. I'm going to throw them. These guys are plow truck drivers. They don't have chains on. See that? No chains on them trucks at all. Oh, and that guy doesn't have them on either. And that is a CHP state trooper right there in front of us. But he has passed the 90. He has passed the the 190. Park behind him and do this chain removal. Look at that clank, clank, clank. Whew. A little bit winded. We got that done pretty fast. I don't know, 7 minutes unchained. I don't mind doing it because I get cardio, as you can hear. Apologize for that too. But we're at speed limit 45. When you move fast at over 11,000 feet, it tends to wind you a bit. Actually, me. So glad I quit smoking 4 years ago. Wish I had done it long time ago. But young and dumb. That state trooper, he sat there in front of us, and I'm sure he looked in his mirror. I could see my 4 chains on. That truck that was behind us, he went barefoot. I would have done it. I've done it before at night. I'm not chaining up. And it was completely snow. That's all it was snow. Went right through it, but like I said, I've been driving in the snow for a long time, so it doesn't faze me at all. But and I know how to get through it. That's why I think I did that one time, and there was a trooper up on top at the 190, and here I come flying by. Not flying, but here I come cruising by. And oh no, we got here. Somebody spit out. What you got going on here? This is what I don't. Oh, somebody hit the wall. This guy hit the wall right here. And he hit the other car. And somebody else is going to come flying up and hit him. I think the car hit. Let's see, because that van doesn't look damaged. That car doesn't look damaged either, but they better get out of the damn highway. Someone's going to hit them hard. I want to get past Vail Pass so I can boogie on down to California. And I don't need my flashers on. I don't know why. Oh, I had them on because of that little accident scene there. This car was right on my butt, wanting to haul ass, and then they're going to try to get in front of me. 11 degrees. I know we got good grip. Not the greatest, but we got grip enough to where I could slow down really quick if I had to. See that? But I'm looking deep. Somebody probably freaking out. Oh well. I'm doing 40, actually 35 and a 45. Kicked up a little bit. Let's shift that gear. Well, shift your gears. We're doing 40 right now. That's not me, that's him, 50. I'm telling you. Now with that problem I was having up there coming out of Eisenhower, it was all over the place because it wasn't in Jake. It was like trying to automatically do Jake, but then it would turn it on and off, on and off. And I mistook it for slippage. And because we're in one position Jake right now. And this is holding us perfect at 35. And if it kicks up too much, I'll bring it down a little bit more. But, you know, I mean, like, the secret to driving in this stuff is just be calm. Just be relaxed. A lot of, even I've done it before, so, you know, it's not, we're at 40. I'm going to go second position Jake. We're at second position Jake right now. I can feel it holding us back. In case we start to jackknife, off goes the Jake, which I'm ready for at the ready, and then throttle up, get it straight, bring it back down. So if you're ever using your Jake and you start to jackknife, turn it off real quick, give it some gas, throttle, and then slowly bring it down with your brakes. If you do it on a curve, you're pretty much, well, you're still okay. You just, you know, got to give it some throttle. But if you're going too fast, then there's not much you can do about that. Like, I go pretty fast on the snow, but I don't do it necessarily going around corners. And I know where black ice likes to hide. See, we're just coming right down here at 40 mile an hour. I'm in first and second position Jake. Here comes the state trooper for that ram into the wall. Now 45, which is the speed limit for a semi. 46 actually. One position Jake, bring it down one. Now it's slowing us down. Go back to one position Jake. You say if you use Jake, you've got to be really careful with it. If you're really heavy, you're okay. If you're really light, if you're a rookie and you're light, I would advise not doing it until you've had a few close calls and you've pulled yourself out of them. Then you would know what to feel, what to look for, and all that other stuff. One position Jake at 45, 44, 45. 46, it's creeping up a little bit. Instead of going to second position, there's 47 right there. We're going to hit down here and it'll level out. So I'll go right back down. 47, there's 48. I'm not doing nothing. Now 45, 44, 43, turn it off, Mexican overdrive. There we go. No Jake, no nothing. We're just coasting at 1,250 RPMs. There's 1,200. Got a couple more drops, and then we'll go down the mountain. We'll be down the mountain. 15 degrees is warming up. Just put third position Jake. There's two. Down to 40. Position one right there. The Jake is off. Oh my Lord, I just thought about it. You know what? I should go as far as I can tonight because going into California from Vegas Sunday night, oh yeah, that won't be good. Well, I think we don't have to. I want to go through there early, so I'll have to do the math and figure that all out. How far we will have to drive tonight to where we can still fire up early enough and then knock some miles out to where we get to the border. We can just sail right through. There's that truck that was up on top of the hill. The trooper, he's the commercial division. Oh my God, look how slow that guy is going. Are you going to pull out there in front of me? Definitely want to get around this truck because he's just idling. No chains. I know he's not from, no, he doesn't have a whole lot of snow driving experience. I can tell by the way he's driving. And I think he's a Somali immigrant. I'm not 100% sure. That's irrelevant, but I guarantee you he doesn't have a lot of snow experience. That's how a lot of people, not a lot of people, that's how a few people want me to drive. And I'm like, I did when I first started. Then I learned. We're at the speed limit. I mean, these cars, they just come flying up. Literally, he was with that other group, and then I wanted to come over, and he comes speeding up. So you can enjoy my high beams. It's like a deep red license plate. It's got livery, which is, you know, horses. Or I don't know what the requirement is to get a livery tag or plate. He's got chains on the first drive. Look ahead and see what's going on to see where we're at. Oh, nice wide open. If everybody would just chill, Winston, we won't have any problems. We're at 55 right now. Light pressure on the brakes. There's 60. See, if I do something, yeah, I can crash. But if I don't do nothing, I'm just fine. When I look ahead, I don't see nobody stopping. I'll keep on rolling. If I can't see that far ahead, I'll be slowing down. I know where my parameters are. See, these people, they come around semis, they almost come to a complete stop. I knew he was going to do that. He could have done that a long time ago. Come on, Swift, get her over there. See, we're coming up on a chain station and we've already done it. We done did it. 50 mile per hour, and that's what we're doing. Right on the money. You have to be careful around this chain de-chaining area. I took my chains off because I wasn't going to eat them up anymore. Like I said, there was no need for that. His mud flap got trashed. What do you do? Put chains on the back? Alrighty then, we'll call this video good. That stupid car, if I would have stayed in this lane, it would have they would have stayed there. But because I wanted to go around them, that's the aggravation of being on the road. Anyway, yeah, we'll call this one a good video for now. Fun little trek down Vail Pass, up and down it. Chain laws required, totally flipping ridiculous, didn't need it. Maybe going eastbound, but definitely not westbound. As you saw, you rode with me. It's freaking banana belt now, it's 20 degrees. So I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks again for riding shotgun. It's your driver, Mountain Man Mike. Till the next time, enjoy. Peace.